clear that we should continue to provide military equipment to Ukraine so that they can defend themselves. Do you support this decision, and how would you deal with the increasing threat posed by Vladimir Putin?
First of all, thank you very much. It's really nice. And it's an important question, so important, because we're giving away so much equipment. We don't have ammunition for ourselves right now. We don't have ammunition for ourselves. We're giving away so much. But here's the thing. I have to say it to start off. No longer matters. If I were president, this would have never happened. And even the Democrats admit that. Putin knew it would have never happened. And his pipeline would have never happened. A lot of things would have never happened. But this would never have happened. And all those dead people, both Russian and Ukrainian, they wouldn't be dead today. And all those cities that are blown up and disintegrated right to the ground, that wouldn't have happened. Okay, now, here's the problem. We've given so far $171 billion. They've given, meaning European Union, which is approximately the same size altogether as our economy. They've given about 20. So we're at 170, let's say, and they're at 20. You don't have to know too much about history to realize, or geography, to realize that they're a little bit more affected than we are, okay? So they've got to put up a lot more money because they're taking advantage of us like every other country did. That's why I ended NAFTA and replaced it with the USMCA, Mexico,
But on
Canada.
this issue, Mr. President, I should know, I don't know any Democrats who have said they don't believe Putin would have been invaded if you were president. But her question is, would you continue to give Ukraine money and weapons if you're elected? What's the answer?
I have a very good relationship with President Zelensky because, as you know, he backed me up with the phony impeachment hoax #1 when he said the president didn't do anything wrong. So
that was
I happen
when you
to
asked
like.
him for an investigation.
So I happen to like. Yeah, that's right.
weapons.
And I was totally exonerated, by the way. Just a waste of time and money.
You were impeached over that. You were impeached over that. But let's stay on topic here, Mr. President, because the question is, would you give Ukraine weapons
I was
and funding?
impeached by a crazy woman named Nancy Pelosi.
But the question here is, would you give Ukraine weapons and funding if you were elected?
I would sit down. Let me just put it a nicer way. If I'm president, I will have that war settled in one day, 24 hours.
How would you settle that war in one day?
Because I'll meet with Putin, I'll meet with Zelensky. They both have weaknesses and they both have strengths. And within 24 hours, that war will be settled. It'll be over. It'll be absolutely over.
Do you want Ukraine to win this war?
I don't think in terms of winning and losing. I think in terms of getting it settled so we stop killing all these people and breaking down this country. Now,
can I just follow up on that? You said you don't think in terms of winning and losing. Mr. President, can I just follow up on that because that's a really important statement that you just made there. Can you say if you want Ukraine or Russia to win this war?
I want everybody to stop dying. They're dying, Russians and Ukrainians. I want them to stop dying. And I'll have that done. I'll have that done in 24 hours. I'll have it done. You need the power of the presidency to do it.
But you won't say that you want Ukraine to win. You know
what I'll say? I'll say this. I want Europe to put up more money because they're in for 20 billion. We're in for 170, and they should be. And they should equalize. They have plenty of money. They should equalize. I got with NATO.
But
when I sat down, I got them to put up hundreds of billions of dollars that they weren't paying under Obama and Bush and all of these other presidents. That's why they're able to help them fight the war because of the money I got. But I want Europe.
What's happening in Ukraine,
I want Europe to put up more money because they're laughing at us. They think we're a bunch of jerks. We're spending $170 billion for faraway land, and they're right next door to that land, and they're in for 20. I don't think so.
When it comes to what's happening there, when you were in office, you said that you respected President Putin. Do you still respect him today?
He made a tremendous mistake. He was a smart guy, you know. I remember I said he was smart, she was smart. He said President Xi of China, right, is smart. Okay, 1.5 billion people. He's the ruler of 1.5 billion people. I said, yeah, he's a smart guy. How dare he say he's smart? Of course he's smart. They want you to say he's a stupid person. Okay, he's not a stupid person. He's very smart. He's very cunning. And Putin made a bad mistake, in my opinion.
What was his mistake?
His mistake was going in. He would have never gone in if I was president. We used to talk about it there.
Do you believe that he is a war criminal?
What?
Do you believe that Putin is a war criminal? He's responsible for the deaths of thousands
Well,
of
I think
Ukrainian
this.
men and
I think
women
it's
and
something that
children.
should not be discussed now. It should be discussed later, because right now we have to get a war. If you say he's a war criminal, it's going to be a lot tougher to make a deal to get this thing stopped. Because if he's going to be a war criminal, where people are going to go and grab him and execute him, he's going to fight a lot harder than he's fighting, under the other circumstance. That's something to be discussed at a later date. Right now, we want to get that war settled. And I'm not talking about the money either. I'm talking about all the lives that are the number of people being killed in that war is far greater than you're hearing. When they blow up a city and those buildings come pouring down and then they say 2 people were injured, no. Hundreds and thousands of people are being killed, and we have to get that war settled.
We have more with former President Trump. Right after this, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with questions.
Yeah, got a new show for y'all. This is a sad show. End of an era.
Yeah. Tucker Carlson's no longer at Fox News, and it seems like he was fired because he didn't even get a farewell show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Looked like he would have had some time to say, I got a week left, and
hey, goodbye, everybody. Nah, man, it's like
he didn't. That's like graduating from college and not even walking to get your diploma. Just
it's like going to high school and don't show up on the last day to get your diploma. Yeah. Well, same thing.
Shut up.
Man, it ain't that bad, man. We still got Laura. Still got Hannity.
Man, fuck Hannity.
You still
I used to like Hannity till he pushed Dr. Oz on everybody. We had like 2 or 3 other candidates that could have won Pennsylvania, I think. They had a shot.
We went with the pill pusher, the used car salesman.
Dude didn't even live in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I think he lived in New Jersey or something.
How do you...
And Hannity every night. And then Hannity, the black woman that was running,
yeah,
she said...
She was part of the Proud Boys.
Yeah, Hannity labeled her as a Proud Boy, a black woman. An insurrectionist. That's why I don't like Hannity.
I still like him, man. Nobody's perfect.
That was horrible.
Yeah, but that's still Hannity, man. That's Hannity right there. That's Hannity. He's the new face of Fox News.
Hannity went transgender on me when you did that.
What?
That dude, huh?
He went transgender.
That dude went trans on me.
Man, you crazy.
When he said that about that black woman, that other dude that was running, he pushed back up. That dude came out and went trans.
He wanted Oz to win. He wanted the pill pusher. Well, that was his guy.
Oz was a horrible candidate.
Yeah, I know. He couldn't even be the dude that just could barely walk.
But anyway, let's get back to Tucker. I mean, Tucker's going to be fine. Wherever Tucker go.
Tucker's going to MSNBC, I bet you.
What?
Yeah. He's going to MSNBC.
He going
to MSNBC.
Oh, okay, so Don Lemon got fired. So what? So Don Lemon coming to Fox News and Tucker going to CNN?
Yeah, man. It's part of that damn settlement with with Dominion voting systems. Say, look, you got to get rid of him. Send him to CNN. Send Don Lemon over to Fox, and we good. And you just pay me my $778 million. We can let all this shit go.
I wonder if it had anything to do with that.
I'm pretty sure it did.
That's part of the settlement.
That's no coincidence. They win a settlement, and then 2 days later, Tucker's gone?
Yeah, your breadwinner, the highest-rated host.
This dude is
on TV.
He's the GOAT, greatest of all time. Can you name one other commentator?
He's the
political pundit. Shut up. Can you name one other political pundit that's been better than Tucker?
Well, he's the cash cow. Like, I have no reason to watch Fox News anymore.
Yeah, you do.
Why?
You got Hannity. You got Laura.
I done told you about Hannity.
Man, you need to let that shit go. Hannity is all we got. Don't forget about Laura, man. They good, man. We good, man. We're going to take this country back.
We losing our country. Tucker's not on TV anymore. You crazy.
Yeah, Tucker, man, he was the front lines, man. He was George Washington. Charge! We ain't got Tucker no more.
No, but see, Tucker, I think he's going to start his own podcast, or he's going to go to another network.
Yeah.
I would think. Or he could just fade off into the sunset and say, y'all on y'all's own now. I got my money. He starts thinking like a liberal.
No, man, he going to MSNBC, I bet you.
MSNBC? He ain't going to MS. Kevin, he can't say what he want to say over there. Why would he go there?
Their ratings suck. Their ratings suck. They can have one conservative over there with a show.
I highly
You know what I'm saying?
I highly
Got to
doubt
mix
that.
it up a little bit.
Tucker's going to go where he can be himself and he's going to be free.
What, he going to be the next Joe Rogan or something?
No, he's going to be the next Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah.
Going to be the next Rush.
Yeah, the next Rush, huh?
Don't be like Rush. I think he went to the Dominican Republic, was picking up prostitutes. Remember that scandal?
Man, why you bringing that shit up?
You remember he was going down. Was that him?
No, man, it wasn't him. That was all a lie. What are you talking about?
I can see Rush Limbaugh back when he was about 50 years old, just banging little Dominican prostitutes.
That was all a lie, man. That's
a lie?
That was a lie about the left, yeah.